Well, this Blood Bowl match is going to be an interesting one. Yes, we're back with more Blood Bowl with the Factol's Manifesto, my Undead team. This time we are going up against an Underworld team. For those of you who don't know, Underworld teams are interesting, Skaven Goblin hybrids with a crap load of mutations. We've got the, by now, obligatory Claw piling on Mighty Blow. But there's a fair chunk of Claw. Thankfully, no tentacles on Warp Stone Troll. That can make things difficult. And then the odd mix, we've got some high agility guys, fast, low armour, and a full roster all the way down of Underworld Goblins, including Agility 4, but also lots of two-headers. So this is going to be interesting. My opponent's only got a small amount of petty cash, 40k, and I'm not sure whether he's going to splash any extra cash into it. Whether he's going to, yeah, he's going to spend 10k from his own to get a babe, which is reasonable enough, especially because it's the kind of team that can suffer a lot of injury, a lot of people getting taken off the field. Hopefully, for me, it's going to suffer a lot of injuries at the hands of my Undead, rather than KOs, but we will see. So it's going to be an interesting one. The reason I say that is because obviously the first two defeats are giving me the impression I may be a little bit outclassed in this division. I may have been promoted ahead of my time, as it were. Underworld are a tricky one. They've got a lot of tricks once they get developed, and this team has got developed. We've got a nasty blitzer. I'm glad we're not facing anything like wizards or the like, but it does leave me a bit... well, I want to win this, obviously. But the question is, can I manage to even beat an Underworld team? They are not all that low tier. They're not as low tier as the regular stunty teams. They can be built quite effectively. My opponent, let's kick the ball, start by kicking the ball defence. So, yes, what's different about the team? So I'm down 2 of my zombies, but I've only got a 13-man roster. The reason I got 13 man is I fired the guy who died last time. I fired the poor sword who died from the other team. We're going to go relatively defensive here. Let him sort of run in the early touchdown. And I picked up, however, an extra person. I decided to pick up a skeleton. I haven't used a skeleton on this team before. So this is all a bit new. Going to run with Reese. There we go. So the skeleton, Bria Tome, named after not the Factol of the Free League from Planescape. They don't have a Factol, but Bria is one of the speakers of the well-known types of the faction, basically. Okay, so we pop people in place and then we're going to start shuffling around. So, Ambar going on the edge there. Darius going over here. So, here's the question. This is what I'm inclined to set up as. Do a 5-man defensive setup. The problem is he's got that bloody claw pommer. I don't want to make a white vulnerable to that right in the opener. How much can he do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't really get in anything more than the 2 dice uphill here, just due to the surrounding guys. He doesn't have any strength buffs, I don't think. He does, however, have a pile of really annoying goblins, basically. So, now one of the questions here is actually, do I spread them up further? Do I sort of roll these guys out a bit further, spread the defence, make it a bit harder for my opponents to really get those sort of hits and things in? And I think that's how we're going to do it. We're going to sort of spread them out. Right, let's check. Darius is in the right place. So one of the reasons I went for a skeleton is not only they're a bit faster now, because I haven't used them before really, but because against a team with a lot of claw, that AV7 is less of an issue. The speed might be relevant against this faster team, and because it's a chance to try it out. With the other 2 zombies coming back after this match, I might decide just to ditch her, or I might keep her. You know, we'll see. I think I want to flick you 2 around. Okay, make it a bit stronger like that. There we go. My hope is that my large amount of guard is going to play off, is going to work out for me here. Now, my opponent's team is very squishy, but it's actually quite agile, especially with the agility 4 on one of the throwers and on one of the goblins, and the 2 heads on a couple of the goblins as well. Pinning anyone down is going to be incredibly hard. That's just a given, you know, there's not a lot I can do about that. Now, what I don't know is who I should be targeting. Should I be targeting goblins because it gets them off more easily, but there will be more goblins? Or should I be targeting Skaven, who are only slightly more resilient than the goblins, but are a bit more important to the team's play? The answer is I don't really know. He's doing a full lineup. That's interesting. So I actually want to kick shallow here. Maybe give him a bit of panic. I don't want the ball to be back somewhere nice and safe for his agility 4 thrower to just, you know, run around happily back there. That's less good, but it could be a lot worse. It's not the blitz I've been very happy with, but you know, I'll take it. Okay, so that's pretty good positioning for me, because if he fluffs this up in any way, it's not looking too great for him, basically. Ah, into double skulls. Wow, that's a reroll gone already. And his second block. Okay, this is good. This is kind of exciting. He lands a hit with alignment. Looks like it's just a stun. He's sending the goblins in for the throwing the blocks. But he's obviously decided he needs to be careful at this point. He's got it. Is he going to go for the throw? No, apparently not. Oh, that's a wrestle goblin. Okay, who's going to be left where is an interesting question. Okay, so I guess that's where the blitz is going to be going in. Yep. On the dirty player. Which just struck me as a slightly odd choice. That's okay. That's his first bit of removal. Okay. So he's currently keeping the field open for where he might want to go. So what do I want to do here then? Do I want to swing around this way, or do I want to keep central? Who do I want to hit? Interesting question. So we can open up by trying to smack this goblin down. Okay, goblin down. It's a good start. I think that's more or less how I want to leave it for now. Part of the problem I have is just this sheer weight of his own claw and the like. What's he going to try and do? That would be an exciting choice. He doesn't have... Oh, he does have horns. I didn't realise that guy had horns. Straight into the second double skulls of the match. But then he is hidden. I didn't realise that guy has horns. That changes things up a bit. Oh, there's an injury. Well, it is what it is. Regend. Okay, not too fussed about that. Okay, that guy having horns makes him a bit nastier, I've got to say. I wasn't quite keyed up to that. But yeah, I'm doing the not hugely effective defence because, you know, I'm trying to keep the team vaguely together. Alright, we'll try and take this lineman out next. Or possibly this thrower. Lineman first, probably. Every Skaven who's not on the pitch is a good thing. Can I get this guy here? Not easily. And it's his third double skulls! What is going on here? That is a lot of double skulls. I'm really, really surprised. And kind of confused. Right. Right, let's try and get this fucking thrower. It's another double skulls! I'll take the injury. And it's a brutal one, it's a niggling injury. He might re-roll that. He has APO'd it into an NMG, which I honestly will accept. Not the end of the world, that. Now, how do I do this? This guy's got an easy angle in. I don't want him to have an easy angle in. Okay, let's form a defensive perimeter, I guess. This guy stay here. He's just too vulnerable. This goes wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Christ. Yeah, gotta be really careful here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, should be alright if he just hangs around here. Possibly stays up here, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Right. So, what do I do over here? What do I do over here? I don't really want to go and just mark that guy down. I don't want to leave Pentar by himself. It's just too vulnerable. But at this range, Pentar's reasonably good position. And I can always pull people back again to reinforce. Do I leave Duke Ryan Darkwood there? And I think the answer is that for now I do. I think Hashkar stays here, just getting in the way. Okay, got the hit in this time. Taking out that Skaven Thrower is pretty important. It's one of their good players that won't be coming back. Now the problem here is just the blitzer. They're so fast, and with the strength 4 on the blitz, it's going to be able to hit and run very effectively. But if he does that, it does make his throw a bit more vulnerable. Yeah, I thought as much that we'd see Darius get hit. So he's not actually a claw. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, clean hit. That's a shame. Am I getting my blitzers mixed up here? He has got he has got piling on. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong guy for a minute. Okay, he's going to cage up down there. Right then, do I want to hit this guy down or do I just want to leave him? Do I want to go for this guy? I think I do. It's a third injury, another rat out. And an MG. Riskier is how I move forward from here, really. I don't want to leave a wide open sweep for him to just come up and hit him, but he's got one now, basically, hasn't he? Although that said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the danger here is what happens up here. He can go loping back up the field if he wants. And there's not a colossal amount I can do about that. Oh, what do I want to do? How do I protect my dudes most effectively here? The troll's in derp mode at this point, thankfully. Could run this guy back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can get in there and hit him, but it's dangerous. If I bring this in here, it makes it more tricky than to get through up here. Yeah, I don't know. So the question here for me is, what steps do I take to protect my key players from the crazy claw dude? He has excellent reach. He can get wherever he wants to go, it's just whether he risks it. So I think we roll this up here. I can obviously run back down next turn to help protect the dudes. Or whether he just decides to get the ball in at this point. He's gonna blitz the right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Trying to free his guys up down here, and using the other blitzer, who does need to level up. To be fair to him, he's 1 SPP off leveling up. Now that makes me think he's going to stall a little bit longer, but not for that much longer, because he's just going to start to run out of options if he does. Yeah, he's going to stall a bit further, so we're going to have to put some more pressure on this turn. That's okay. No issues there. Right, he's getting the poor bloody troll going somewhere, but the troll has stupided. Excellent, that's handy. That's a potential hit over there. Do I hit him with that? I don't know. I think I need to go and put some pressure on down here, to be honest. Saren's chance to shine. Didn't have quite the desired effect. Okay, the troll is in pretty risky territory now. I would expect him to take the touchdown at this point. No, he's going to go for a blitz on the mummy. He's going to hit the mummy. Fuck. Greedy doodah. Yep. I should have seen that coming. Although, if he does this and it doesn't work out, he's in a very risky situation. He's going to do the blitz first before he does the movement. Could badly need to find out how this is going to work. I wouldn't re-roll it, man. There we go. Right, that opens up Fabio Floorfinger to a blitz. Excellent. Ah, yes, he's doing the little victory lap. That was the right move to take, otherwise obviously I'd be hitting his key blitzer pretty hard if I could. Okay, so he's still going to have plenty of guys on the pitch. My Fowler is unfortunately still off. But that has taken out 2 of the Skaven, which for me is pretty important. Down to 4 Skaven on the field. 2 of them are still the Claw Blitzers, unfortunately, but there's not an awful lot that can be done about that. Let's put some cannon fodder on the front. Seems reasonable. If I can do the same again, we'll go into the second half with the numbers advantage. That'd be nice. Now I am going to keep... No, Bria is... Yes, Bria regen. So I'm going to keep Bria on because I think the extra speed might come in handy here. Okay, so where are we? Okay, let's see how this goes. Is that all as I wish it to be? I think it more or less is, yes. I love the design on the Underworld players. Really good. Right, let's not piss about too much. Right, okay. That's the lot done, I think. Alrighty then. Now, they are Underworld, so they're sneaky, slippery sods. So I can't just sort of underestimate them. I'll take it, it's removal. I'm not going to let myself just get fouled to crap there, so let's just be careful. Disappointing opening salvo. That's another reroll gone there as well. I haven't got a lot of turns to get up the pitch, so we'll see how this goes. He's opening straight with the blitz, not even standing that guy up, but then maybe he's hoping to give a bit more space to move away. Yeah, it was disappointing removal for that round of hits, but he is piling on. Exciting. Right, he's failed. Right, he's going to have to guard that guy now because, frankly, putting the boot in is an absolute priority there now. Oh, and that is a fantastically timed really stupid. That could be brutal, very important. Okay. Glue some of you folks down. Looks like I probably can. Put the bloody boot in. It's a success. It's a stun. I'll take it. Puts that blitzer out of commission for a turn. Oh good, he's going to take the block. And that's his last reroll gone. And 2 goblins were pinned on that. Excellent work. Wait, oh crap, is he going to throw a goblin? He is! He's really stupided again! And there's no rerolls. Oh, that's big. A desperation move, but still a dangerous one. So they're going to try and move across. He's failed. Well, yeah, you've got to use the dodge run, haven't you? No reason not to. Yeah, they're trying to get in there, aren't they? Oh, they're going to do a chain push. Exciting stuff. Gets that guy freed up and out of the way. That's a KO, sadly. My question is, where do I go through all this? Because I've got to get through it somehow. And that has freed up that lineman, sadly. He's noticed that there's a gap through there, basically. Do I just go up the sideline here? Oh yes, go across, go across, go across. Yes, he's gone across. That's opened a gap. No, he's come back again. No, he's closed the gap. Oh, that's a pain. Well, how do I get through this then? This is interesting. It's a thin line, but I have to get around there. Did I need to foul him again as well? Okay. Fend should work quite well there. Okay. Damn it, that was less than ideal. That's really opening up some trouble here, though. I'm 4 squares short, so 5 squares I need to go uphill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, for example. This is risky as buggery, but I kind of got to do it. Should have followed up there, sadly. That was not my best plan of it. Where can you get in there? Can you get in up here? You can. Okay. Time to do exactly that then. But I don't want to end up being chain pushed, is the thing. I'll get the tackle in there, that could prove useful. Generally get in the way. Put the boot in again. Really do. Didn't work. That's bad. Okay. We're vulnerable here. And I'm not sure I can make it through now. But it's not the end of the world either. Smooth sailing in there if I can get away with it. I still have reroll, he doesn't. Pentar's vulnerable up there. But it's a big risk to put it all on a dodge. I'm expecting he'll just run everyone up and sort of blockade me as best he can. I still think I should have moved up but kept this blitzer pinned in place. Pentar would almost certainly have been dogpiled, but it would have helped, I suspect. He still could have popped up, done a blitz, an assist, but he would have been slightly further back as a starting point. Again, he has enough stuff he can just throw in the way. This is the problem. He's faster than me by a significant enough margin with my rank and file. The ghouls are fine, but the rank and file can just get in my way very effectively. Wish I had Ambar running around still for fouls, but the Factol, the Godsman, is currently sleeping it off still. And unfortunately, I don't expect that KO to stick due to my opponent's Babe. But on the other hand, it's just a regular goblin, so I'd have to do an awful lot more damage for it to really matter. Okay, here we go. He's going in. What's he going to try and do? He's just going straight in, and that's it. That's it. Away we go. Right. Let's hit the splitzer. It's a stun, so I'm definitely going to be piling on. See if I can yank that removal out. Dead! Yes, I have got that removal. I have got that removal I've been looking for, and I've even got an extra dude out of it. Wow. Okay. And with that, unfortunately the wrestle works out from there. Okay. And an injury. Okay, suddenly these are all piling up. It's a brutal one. I'm just going to have to run this in now. I don't think I can get any other viable hits. I'm not going to punch the troll, that would be dumb. Okay, touchdown from Allison. The end of the first half. 3 Skaven are out of action. One of them's dead. Stays KO'd. Both of mine up. That's a bit of salt in the wounds. Okay. And I will be receiving again. He is no longer able to do a full team on the pitch to start with. For our point, there's minimal changes. We're just bringing Ambar back on the pitch. And apart from that, we're keeping the same old, same old. I'm considering wanting to get a touchdown with Reese next, if I can arrange it. But other than that, it's going to stay as it is. He's running at Skaven. That nasty blitzer is still kicking about. And the extra reel's nice, but probably better for him than for me. Oh, that's a really bad location, actually, from my point of view. Okay, let's set to work, shall we? This guy does have wrestle, which makes him a slightly trickier target. So let's do some others first, shall we? He doesn't have wrestle, so let's just punch him straight down. Okay. I'm just going to bring Reese in to protect that. Another injury rocks up. It's just badly hurt. Okay. Okay, handoff successful. He's going for the foul up, which is probably a good choice at this point. It's an injury for Ambar again. It's a broken neck again, but he regens. Poof! Ambar's just leaving the pitch straight up, just gone. So we're going to be careful with our advance now, and we're going to try and pick some stuff off as we just start to move up the pitch, grind up the pitch basically. There's no point buggering around. I've got 7 turns to get touchdown in. And no pressing need to really rush here either. Right, how do we want to do this? We're going to start picking targets off. Wouldn't mind taking him out. Stun, but good. A reasonably good stun, as it were, out of all that. Do I march Hashkar to his death, basically, just to gum this guy up and keep him in place? And that's a reasonably good question, I think, that I'm not 100% sure on the answer to. He'll be hitting something anyway, but this way he will definitely be hitting hapless zombie dude, rather than necessarily anyone massively more useful to him. Up that, okay. There we go. He's probably thinking it's Christmas. I mean, fed a dude, which he has, and that's the point. Okay. He's piling on. Good. He's down on the floor. Does it do anything? Doesn't do much. Oh, the troll has been really stupid again. He's had very poor luck with those rolls this match. Is he going to foul him? Surely not. Surely he wouldn't bother. No, he's not. He's scooting around. Okay, fair enough. That's an interesting question. Where do I go from here? Who do I want to mark out of this slot? Who do I want to take down? The goblin is a harder target, so don't know. Okay, let's get in there then. Where are my guys going to go? Who's going to get hit? I want to hit him, I do. So we're going to march you forwards to there. Then we're gonna march forward. Then we're gonna erupt here. I hit the escapement. It's another death! It's another kill! Oh my god, this team is just being taken to pieces. This is relentless. Okay, yeah, he's getting up to give me some trouble up here. It's a hit. But that guy is not having the effect he's desiring. Okay, this guy's now on the move. That's interesting. Oh, he's down! Do you re-roll that? Well, wow, super slow. I think you have to, but it looks like the loner has failed. The loner has failed. He is staying down. Oh, Christ. Right. My opponent literally cannot catch a break here. This is obscene. Right. One, two, three, four, five, like that. Get some SP on Saren. Send in Jeremo to tag Fabio over there. Just keep him pinned down for long enough. Yep, he's piling on as you expect in that circumstance. And it's through. It's a stun. That's not really what he's going to be looking for, though. Yeah, I think you do have to re-roll that. I think that's the right choice you made there. Albeit a disappointing result for him. Yeah, and again, at this point, I think you do whatever you have to do to claw back something out of the game. In the face of these kind of dice, I guess, really. It's just been savage. Okay, I'm just going to keep on grinding forwards, I think. So. just keep grinding up. I might as well take a reroll at this point and greed it, because frankly, why the hell not? I mean, it's that bad. Okay. Swing him around here. Can this guy get to him? Not meaningfully, no. Okay. Get in there, block the troll in. I'm running out of turns to use rerolls on. In fact, if I hadn't used that reroll, I'd have literally not been able to spend all my rerolls this match. Now the thing is, he can do one-turners and the like, which is a concern. He can throw one-turn touchdowns, so I've got a bit of an issue with that around whether I actually want to give him the opportunity to try, or whether I... you know, just I don't know. It's tricky. Alright, let's pop you up again. Feeding all these guys in. I'd like to give again Saren a chance to get some SPPs here. That's a wrestle down. Okay, so 3 turns to get a TD is a lot of turns, unfortunately. I was basically out of commission in that respect. But I'm not feeling this at this point. I think I'm just going to take the touchdown. I'm not feeling how this is going. I'm not liking it very much. I feel like it could go horribly wrong if I just push my luck too much. And then I'm going to have to play defensively, like meaningfully defensively. A slightly different setup to how I've been doing it before. They stay KO'd. That is big. He's not getting any numbers back from this. Okay. Now we do want it wide at this point, don't we? In fact, we also... Ambar. Oh no, Ambar, did you level up, you lemon? I don't want my dirty player leveling up. That just doesn't bloody help, does it? Who does that help? No one. Promise I'm going to have to stick Saren up as in a defensive position if I do this, which I'm not hugely keen on. Okay. Don't like putting Saren there. I feel that could go horribly wrong. I'm slightly vexed that poor bleeding Ambar is levelled out as my dirty player. Probably going to be blocked, to be honest, at this point. Just the amount of times he gets flattened. Yeah, so let's see if he can do if he goes for a one-turner or not. Wait, did I put... Oh, God, Darius is in the right place. I wasn't paying enough attention to where my kicker was going. Again, I want to kick hard forwards. I want to be aggressive here and make it tough for my opponent. I want this to be as far forward as possible, so that he has to scurry and hurry to not get flattened, basically. Okay, again, lots of rerolls for everybody. That's not in a fantastic place for that there pickup, is it? No, sir. He's using his blitzer straight up there. Okay, I feel a bit safer about the incoming blitz then. So, ball is in a bad place for him. Potentially a big bun fight over that can happen now. Here we go. This could get very exciting. Okay, he's got rerolls. He might well need one of them. Down he goes. There's the reroll. Does it pay off? Double one would be the ultimate in fuck yous. Wow, the dice do not like my opponent today. Where's that ball going? You're kidding me. You're not kidding me. I don't even know what to say now. Can I get up the pitch in time? Yeah, quite possibly. Just wow. Well. Feed that guy in that. Tackler in there as well. We're going all in, Sonny. Get Fabio down if I can. Oh, that's not so great, is it? Gotta take that reroll. Got him. It's an arm break into an injury. It's a badly hurt. Oh, Christ, I thought that might be another death for a minute. I was thinking, oh God, not again. I feel bad about it at this point. He's failed the ball. Well, that's put paid to my attempts to get an extra touchdown in. Can he score from here? It's going to be insanely hard for him to do so. He's alright. Yeah, he's bringing the troll in to protect his guys more than anything else, I guess. No, he's throwing it. He's throwing it. He's thinking about it, isn't he? He's going to go for the ball, see if he can get away with it. Oh God, where's this guy going? Completely the wrong place, but he's not in a bad location for it. He's going to have a hard time scoring from there, but God damn it, he's going to try. He's got the ball. He's away. And I don't even have a good response in range. That's interesting. Can I stop him? He could do it. He could do it. It's crazy, but he could do it. I might have a good response in range. How it goes. He's gonna cause me some grief if he does that. Potentially. Oh. And down he goes, because of course we have tackle. Is he going to use the reroll there? He's got to use the reroll there. He's got 2+, so he's good for it. And he's over there. That's good work for him. Oh, you little git. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So that didn't quite work out as planned. And now I have an exciting new situation I've got to deal with. So. I need you out the way. Hold on, where do I need him to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Got to get the put down on this, or I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's see how this goes. God. A nippy little bugger. Swung in at the last minute to try and get this one through. Got him. Got what I needed. Right, now the interesting question is here is, can he actually, at this point, score from here? He can't get in there. He can't get in there. That doesn't mean no one can, because he can still throw with this blasted troll. Right. Okay. Wait, that's Penta. I had the wrong white. I thought that was... Oops. Okay, fine. Not quite as planned then. Okay, can he do anything else meaningful to stop this at this point? I don't think he can. Okay, we knocked him down. I think I've covered for all his dumb tricks. Let's just go and stand next to this fucking ball. Okay. There we go. I would feel bad saying GG to my opponent. He's been very quiet all match, and I don't feel like... I feel like it would be good to say GG after doing that to his team. My commiserations, RTSD. The dice have not been your friends today. Not in the slightest. Christ, I just feel genuinely bad about how horrific this has been for him. I mean, it's goblins, so I was expecting to mince the goblins, but the dead Skaven, on the other hand, including one of his blitzers, that's quite another matter. You're next to a tackler, dude. That's the end of that. That's... No, it's not. He's got a reroll course, so his way's loose. Down he goes, having already used the dodge. Boom. Just, what a match. That was brutal. That was absolutely savage. The team did what it's supposed to do, but I could have done with some of those dice again in the earlier matches. I'll take a reroll on that. So I still get 2. Okay. Oh, Christ. You got the MVP. Kane, I don't want your anti, dude. Bria Tomei, the skeleton, got the MVP. She got in the way of stuff, I guess. And didn't get killed. Wow. Just, wow. It's sad that I have these matches where I win and I feel bad about it because the carnage is so great. Because it's not like my opponents are going to feel an awful lot of sympathy for me when they're mincing my team. Two level ups for once. On Faris, what we got? Normal. So that's probably going to be sidestep, but I will be, or tackle, I'll be checking on that. Probably sidestep for Faris. And one for Ambar. Ambar, this is a problem because Ambar's my fouler. Oh, Christ, you're kidding me. I don't want strength 4 on Dirty Player. I don't really want strength 4 on a zombie that much. I'm not sure it's worth the 50 TV. They're just not that good. Block is looking tempting. But on the other hand, Guard is now also looking good. What a level up. It's a shame it's the Dirty Player. Guard is what it might have to be. Block, just to go for the normal and avoid the TV bloat, is pretty tempting. Just to keep him up when people are desperate to put him down because they don't like that Dirty Player very much. Oh my word, what a victory. A victory, which is great. An overwhelming victory in many ways, despite the scoreline. That was very much an effective level up. I mean, I've just toasted his TV, absolutely gone through it like a chainsaw. The Goblin he's not going to care about very much, but obviously every other poor bugger caught up in the mess. And being down all that stuff with 100k, I don't know. Presumably the blitzers are below that. He can presumably afford to get a new blitzer. He has no lineman going to the next match. He's got a agility 4 thrower. he's going to have a lot of inducements. That's really going to be anything going for him. So let's have a look. Who am I facing next? Who's those good? They're facing the... Okay, he's facing the Dark Elves next, which is a little bit more gentle than it could have been, I guess, than some of the grind. I'm facing Hajduk. Now, Hajduk are this Lizardman team who are going into their next match down a Saurus, which is big. That's good for me. It's just a regular Saurus. It's a rookie, but it's still a Saurus down. And they have got a relatively well-developed Crocs, but not a lot. I mean, they've got some stuff, but the problem they've got with Croc scores is they start with no skills and they level slowly. So he's got a good amount of block, he's got some mobility there and tackle, but he doesn't have any. It's one of the opponents who doesn't have a piling on Mighty Blow killer. He does have a super skink though. Speed 9, move 9, agility 4, sprint. He's got a one turner type there. That's going to make things pretty tricky. Only an 11-man roster against me, but he's going to have some reasonable amounts of inducements, especially once I've taken my new skill ups into account. So I'm expecting I'll be facing a wizard there. Well, that was refreshingly brutal. My commiserations to RTSD for the dice really not liking him. I hope you viewers enjoyed that, however, and the Factol's Manifesto come out all the stronger. We'll see you again soon for some more with high sodium content, and then back to the Factol's Manifesto again next week. Bye-bye.